Hi guys, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. I'm Karen Casey, and today I am doing my June hits and misses, favorites, disappointment, whatever you want to call it. I would like to remind everyone that just because something didn't work for me does not mean it will not work for you. I'm going to tell you why things worked for me and why they didn't, but this is just my opinion on things. Everyone's going to have their own opinions, and just because I'm talking about something from a brand that I like or didn't like, particularly the didn't likes, doesn't mean I don't like that brand. My two disappointments are from a brand that I adore. It is what it is. These particular products did not work for me, and I'll explain why. So, let's get started. So, I guess I'll just do my disappointments first and get those out of the way, and end this video on a positive note. Yeah. So, my first disappointment is the e.l.f. Cream Blush in Rose Royalty. So, this is a cream blush. Mine got a little dried out, but that's on me. That's not the blush. And it's from their Beautifully Bare collection or something like that. And it is very bare. It's very, very sheer. Like, to the point where there's almost no color when you put it on your cheeks. Like, I grabbed a lot of product, and that's what I have. And I feel like by the time you build it up to a point where you can see that there's a tint to your face, but not have it be, I'm not saying build it up to where you look like a clown face. I'm saying, build it up to where you can see that you have, a little tint. That it's too bright. So, yeah, I just took even more product, and I don't think you can even really still see that. But, yeah, so that's why this is a disappointment for me. Also, like, when I am rubbing it, even before it started to dry out, it kind of balls up, which is just a little weird. My other disappointment is the Daily Brush Cleaner. I thought I would pick this up so I could clean my brushes in between, deep washings. If you're wondering how I clean my brushes, go watch my video on that. Go look at my channel. But it's I clean my brushes once a week-ish, but they get pretty dirty in between. So I thought I'd pick this up, clean them in between, and, have cleaner brushes. This smells awful. It bugged my asthma so much I cannot even tell you. And it bugged my mom's asthma to the point where, like, she asked me to not use it. It smells not good. So, this is going in the garbage, unfortunately. Those are my only two disappointments. I have tried a bunch of products. Those are the only two I was disappointed with. The three that were my favorites, however, one of them is the Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream from Milani in Prismatic Touch. Do you see the swatch? Ignore the purple. That swatch right there, that's gorgeous. It's so shiny and just looks like melted pink metal on my lips, and I live for it. And they are a little bit drying, but no more so than, like, any other liquid lipstick. And it's so pretty, and they're so inexpensive. So, this one, I love. Another favorite is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. I love both sides. I bought the palette because I knew I would use and love both sides. I went to Ulta and I swatched everything to make sure I would love it. But it was the cream contour that I was looking for. Before this came out, I was hunting for a cream contour that was cool toned, matte, and, light enough for my skin tone, but wouldn't look muddy on me, and was a cream. I wanted a cream, because I had a good, powder contour color. I wanted a cream one. Oh, and cruelty-free, because I only buy cruelty-free things. Do you know how hard finding that was? I tried so many products. I was trying cream eyeshadows, and nothing was right. It either had shimmer, or it was muddy on me, or it wasn't cool toned, or was it? I was ready to give up and never cream contour again. And then this came out. It was brand new. It was like an answered prayer from the makeup gods, if there are any. So I love all of these. I love this nice cool tone contour shade for the powders, and just all of it is phenomenal. It all blends out super easy. They're very buildable. I did a review on this, so if you want to see my whole thoughts on it, there's 2 parts. The cream and the powder are 2 different videos. I think the powders are particularly these 2, are a little too pigmented for my taste. I'm a little afraid to like dip my brush into them, but you learn how to work with it. You learn to just kind of boop, boop, and then, you know, tap it onto your face and take a clean brush to blend. So, I love this. I would definitely go get it. If you are even as pale as me, this looks very dark, but it blends out to nearly nothing, and then you can build it. So if you want a more intense contour, you can still build it, but it will be light enough for even people lighter than I am, if they're out there. So, and if you're darker, there is a medium dark one. Now, this little guy has been out for a very long time, but he is new to me. This is the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip. I've used this in a couple of my videos. This thing is so versatile. I use it every single day. I either use it in my foundation or as a highlight, or I've used it as like a little bit of a primer a couple of times. This thing is bomb. You can make a very subtle highlight with it. You can make a pretty blinding highlight with this little guy. So, and it's $1. Okay? And you only need a little drop. I have that much to make Can you see that? I hope you can see that. I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know. I'm not seeing what you're seeing. But this is a pretty blinding little highlight here. And you can blend it out a little more. And you can use it as a base for a powder highlight if you want to. There's just so many things you can do with this little guy. So he is, and it smells kind of citrusy or something. Like, it smells good. So this is definitely my favorites. I would definitely recommend you buy this. There's a couple of different shades, and sometimes this shade has always been there. But there's been a couple of times where I've gone on and I've seen a shade one time available, and then the next time it wasn't even listed. Not that it wasn't in stock, it wasn't even listed. So keep checking back and seeing what colors there are. There's Lilac Petal, which is kind of a purpley pink one. There's Spotlight, which is this one. Sometimes there's Pink Lemonade, sometimes there's not. That might be a summer color, I'm not sure. And there's Golden Peach. There's a bunch of different colors. So check that out. And last but not least, certainly not least, is the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you saw my last video, you know that I love this. It's so creamy. It's so blendable. It's what I did to do this look. If you want to know how to do this look, go check out my last video. It's so worth the $38. It's 35 colors for $38. Like, that's $1 and some change per color. And I have, this beats, like, my Too Faced palettes. It beats a whole bunch of pretty high-end palettes that I spent more money on for less colors. So I adore this palette. I bought 2. I may buy a 3rd. We'll see. And, yeah. So that is the end of my June 2017 hits and misses, disappointments, favorites. I don't know what I'm going to call this. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.